Dear all, now let's move on next topic. How do we periodize? This is a an interesting topic. My dear all, before focusing on this topic, I would like to tell you the meaning of some specific terms related to this topic. Let's understand. The first term, periodize. What do you mean by periodize? Periodize means to divide a portion of time into periods. The second word is Scottish. Scottish means the citizen of Scotland. You know, Scotland is neighboring country of England. Next word, philosopher. Philosopher, a person who has developed a set of ideas and beliefs. Okay? And next, demarcate. Demarcate means marking of boundary or to show the limits of something. Now let's know about religious intolerance. Religious intolerance is expressed in discrimination, repression and rivalry. थोड़ा सा इसको हिंदी में हम समझते हैं. रिलीजियस इंटॉलरेंस, इसको हम धार्मिक असहिष्णुता के रूप में व्याख्या करते हैं. धार्मिक असहिष्णुता एक ऐसी सोच होती है जिसके अंतर्गत किसी धर्म के लोग अन्य धर्मों के प्रति बहुत भेदभाव और उसको दबाने की नीति रखते हैं. उन धर्म मतावलंबियों को दबाने की, उनके विचारों को दबाने की कोशिश करते हैं और उनसे हमेशा प्रतिद्वंदिता करते हैं. इसको हम बोलते हैं रिलीजियस इंटॉलरेंस. And the next word is caste taboos. Caste taboos means based on casteism, means jativad. Next, superstitious practices. Superstitious practices, a belief that cannot be explained by reason or science. That is called superstitious practices. कहने का मतलब है कि हम अंधविश्वास के रूप में उसको बता सकते हैं. कॉन्सेप्शन. कॉन्सेप्शन मीन्स अंडरस्टैंडिंग. Next word, despots. Despots means a ruler with great power. We can mention this as a dictator. As a dictator. Okay? And next word, simultaneously. Simultaneously means going on at the same time. Now be ready for and explanation. Students, in 1817, a Scottish historian named James Mill, he was a philosopher, published a very big three-part work, A History of British India. In this book, James Mill divided the Indian history into three periods, and these three periods are Hindu, Muslim and British. Students, there is a question that why do we divide history into different periods? Now let's think. It is because on the basis of different periods, we see the significance of the change from one period to the next period. James Mill mentioned about Hindu and Muslim rulers, religious intolerance, caste taboos, and superstitious practices through this division. According to Mill, only British rule, culture, and laws could make Indians civilized. He thought that all Asian societies were at a lower level of civilization than Europe. But this kind of conception cannot be accepted. Okay? We should not divide an age only through the religion of the rulers of the time, because rulers in ancient India did not all share the same faith. Many historians have divided Indian history into ancient, medieval, and modern. But this division is borrowed from the Western thinking that is based on the growth of science, democracy, liberty, and equality. But overall, we feel that during British rule, people did not have equality and freedom, and there was no economic growth. So we can say that this division also has its problems. Many historians refer to this period as colonial. Now students, on the basis of these topics, whatever I mentioned today, I would like to ask some questions. I hope you are ready, you are careful, So take care of scheduled time and send your answers. And if you have any doubt, please send your doubt at once. Okay? And I hope you have understood properly these both topics. Now, Jai Hind to all.